What's Gucci everybody, and in today's video we're going to be playing Gym Tycoon. So our main objective is to basically become one of the best gyms known to man, so let's get right into the video. Now when you start off in the game, they set you up one of these default locations. Okay, let's get into building. Now we can add great things like these dumbbells, cardio machine, and we'll just place it here. You can pretty much add anything, like pretty much this toilet. Now we actually have some other options here like this customers tab. All right, we're currently sitting at a total of 0 members at the moment, but we currently do have 3 waiting on us. Now in order to give this a proper test run, we're gonna go ahead and sign up only one person for right now. So Donna is our chosen one, and let's just speed up the time. And there's our first member, Donna. Wait a minute, is she working out outside of the walls? Oh no, I think she caught on. Donna, wait, please come back. We did score a cool $50. All right, now that we've had our fun, I want to get down to what I really wanted to show you guys. So basically right here, you get the slider that indicates how much you charge per visit. And basically if you move it to the right, it only maxes out around 100 per visit. Interestingly enough, what I've noticed is if you go absolutely apeshit on this thing, while holding the escape key, go ahead and actually try to save the game. You can name it whatever, it really doesn't matter, and then just click on save. And what you should notice is that you should still have control of everything in the background. Now, once you resume, as long as your slider was going in the direction that you wanted to go towards, that number will jump absolutely high. Now, in order to test that it actually works, let's go ahead and skip to the next day. And here comes our favorite member. Damn, girl, look at you go. And basically once she leaves, we can confirm that we get that money. So let's go ahead and actually open this up a bit. And just like that, voila. Now, I know it doesn't look like much, but for some weird reason, the lights don't need to actually have a ceiling for them to be hung. So yeah, I'm gonna go on a whim and say that this might take a while. All right, so it's now nighttime, and I know we don't have any walls, but I think you can see to get an idea of what we've done. Now, if we just go ahead and toggle on this ceiling light visibility switch, you can behold an absolute masterpiece. Now, I didn't actually take the time to count every individual light, but I want to say there's probably at least 4,000 to 5,000 maybe here. All right, but I guess it's time to actually try to build a gym. Give me 1 second. So this is the outside to give you an idea, and this is what it looks like with the lights on. Now we did unfortunately lose a couple lights in the crossfire while trying to delete certain items because I just didn't get it perfect the first time around. Now let me just go ahead and give you guys a grand tour on how you basically get through this monstrosity. First off, you're just going to go right through the front door, then you're going to go to the left down the hall, up and around, and then just shoot all the way outside the wall. And then just kind of do that repetitively until you go all the way around on your left side, do a loop-de-loop, come around, maybe cross up somebody, go through a couple doors, go through a couple walls. Yeah, the game just basically can't keep up with what I've done, so it's throwing the directions completely outside of whack. But at least it's not dark on the inside. Now, I also went ahead and actually signed up the rest of the members so we can get an idea of what this looks like. Also, I just wanted to point out, I played with the slider a little bit more and I was able to get it up to about 256 million, with only minor expenses of our electricity bill being a total of negative 1.7 billion just on electricity alone. But it's all okay because we're sitting at a cool 6 billion. I mean, just look at that cash flow. Now I wonder if we set this back down to 1 per person, will we go broke? And as you can see by this chart, our cash flow is currently taking a nosedive and our expenses have not changed one bit. But it's very strange because oddly enough, our bank balance is still increasing. Okay, so I'm guessing that all those lights finally crashed my game. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start off from a brand new slate. Knowing what we know now, the options are limitless. All right, so if we do the exact same thing as we did before, now we're currently sitting at just under $300 million per visit. Now, each time I do this glitch, I tend to get the timing just a little bit better than the last. As you can see, we're charging them about 1.4 billion plus just per visit. Now, as the time goes on, we become richer. If we check our feedback, most people are only really complaining about the workout machines, being that we only have 2 treadmills, and one member thinks that the pricing is a bit too expensive. I wonder what would give them that idea. I'm gonna go ahead and actually start expanding, but this time around, we'll do it much better. Now, I went ahead and knocked out this wall so I can add in an extra extension. Let's just move the shower head because that's a requirement. Let's add a bunch of these doors in right here. A couple of these, a couple of those guys. Got to get those guys in, and a whole bunch of these. And let's not forget our decor. Let's just place a bunch of these by the door. Ah, just like how we like it. All that space and none of the machines are anywhere near each other. Now we take our social distancing very serious here. Now currently we're only sitting at a total about 4 out of 40 members, so our main goal is to try to max this out as much as we can. All in all, I guess I can say that this is actually a pretty efficient gym. So I've been wondering, if this marker is so good at helping us make so much money from people paying more, or in this case, we actually owe them. So playing around with this thing, you can actually get pretty extreme. So now we're sitting at a total of negative 2 billion. Now as I fast forward, I'm noticing that this number has been dropping faster than we've been getting money. Oh no, only down to our last 400 million. And just like that, we are completely flat broke. Now also just to confirm that this is not a glitch, I'm gonna go ahead and try to place this down. And so far we're in too deep, we can't even pull ourselves out of this rabbit hole. Yeah, so pretty much at this point, I'm just trying to see if we can actually hit negative 1 trillion. I'm also noticing that this is triple times the number negative than we actually had when we were positive. I mean, again, just look at that cash flow. Currently sitting at 26 out of 50 members, with the only complaints being about the toilet and the showers. At this point, I really can't afford to do anything, so kind of have to suck it up. We ended up passing negative 1 trillion, so congratulations, I guess we did it. Finally, in the last quarter of the year, just watching all of our finances go down the drain. Also, in other news, we're currently sitting at 42 out of 50 members, but being that we have nothing else to offer, I guess at this point, let's just try to make some of that money back by selling off all the equipment. Also get rid of these walls, because we won't be needing those anymore. Let's get rid of the stalls, but let's just go ahead and leave the toilet. So it seems like our members are actually still pretty much enjoying that toilet. Even with all the equipment gone, people are still complaining about the toilet. You think more people would be complaining about the lack of equipment at a gym? And honestly, I don't even know what's going on here. Well, I guess there's only one thing to do left. Oh my God, is he using the bathroom in the air? What is happening? Yep, and even after all that, we surpassed negative $2 trillion. Just look at that sweet, sweet cash flow. Now, despite me still losing billions of dollars while everybody tries to figure out where the gym went, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video right here. I just wanna say thank you if you made it this far into the video. And if you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below, as well as the little notification bell just so you get notified every time I put a video out like this, guys. And as always, I will see you, yes you, in the next one. Peace.